Today I stand before you to delve into a subject that lies at the very core of our existence, the mind. The mind, a magnificent creation, is the seat of our thoughts, the engine of our emotions, and the architect of our destiny. To make our mind stronger is not just an aspiration but a necessity, for it is through a powerful mind that we shape our lives and influence the world around us. Understanding the power of the mind is the first crucial step in fortifying it. The mind is a dynamic force capable of creating our realities and influencing our destinies. This remarkable tool we possess is unparalleled in its capacity to shape our lives. Our thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions form the very foundation of our experiences and actions. The mind does not simply react to the world around us, it actively molds and transforms it. What we think, we become. Our thoughts are the seeds from which our actions, habits, and ultimately our destinies grow. Imagine the mind as a fertile field. Whatever we plant in it, whether positive or negative, will take root and flourish. If we sow seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, we will reap a harvest of limitation, anxiety, and despair. Conversely, if we plant seeds of hope, confidence, and positivity, we will cultivate a life of abundance, courage, and fulfillment. This understanding underscores the importance of being mindful of what we allow to occupy our thoughts. Recognizing the power of the mind means acknowledging its role as the master architect of our lives. It means realizing that we hold the power to design and construct the life we desire. The thoughts we entertain, the beliefs we hold, and the perceptions we embrace all contribute to the blueprint of our existence. This realization brings with it a profound sense of responsibility. We are not mere victims of circumstance, we are the creators of our reality. By harnessing the power of our mind, we can transcend limitations, break free from self-imposed constraints, and soar to new heights of achievement. The mind's power is not confined to shaping our personal lives alone. It extends to influencing the world around us. Great leaders, visionaries, and change makers throughout history have understood this principle. They have harnessed the power of their minds to envision a better future, to inspire others, and to bring about transformative change. When we tap into the limitless potential of our minds, we too can become agents of positive change, capable of leaving an indelible mark on the world. However, understanding the power of the mind is not a passive realization. It requires active engagement. It calls for a commitment to cultivating a mindset that is conducive to growth, resilience, and success. It demands that we be vigilant gatekeepers of our thoughts, consciously choosing those that uplift, empower, and inspire. It requires us to challenge and dismantle limiting beliefs, replacing them with empowering ones that propel us forward. In this journey of understanding and harnessing the power of the mind, it is essential to recognize that we are in control. We have the ability to reframe our thoughts, to shift our perspectives, and to redirect our focus. This control is not about denying reality or ignoring challenges. It is about approaching them with a mindset that sees opportunities rather than obstacles, solutions rather than problems. The power of the mind is also evident in its ability to influence our emotions and physical well-being. Our thoughts can trigger physiological responses, affecting our health and vitality. Positive, constructive thoughts can lead to a state of well-being, while negative, destructive thoughts can lead to stress and illness. This mind-body connection further underscores the significance of nurturing a healthy, positive mindset. The power of the mind is a profound and transformative force. It shapes our reality, influences our destiny, and holds the key to unlocking our fullest potential. By understanding and harnessing this power, we can create lives of purpose, passion, and impact. The journey to a stronger mind begins with this fundamental recognition, paving the way for a life that is not only lived, but lived to its fullest and most meaningful extent. Renewing your mind is an ongoing process, a vital practice for maintaining mental strength and clarity. It involves a deliberate and conscious effort to refresh and rejuvenate your thinking patterns, shedding the old and embracing the new. Just as our bodies require regular nourishment and exercise to stay healthy, our minds also need constant stimulation and renewal to remain sharp and effective. This process is akin to updating the software on a computer. It is necessary to enhance performance, eliminate bugs, and introduce new features that enable us to navigate life's complexities more effectively. Our minds can easily become cluttered with outdated beliefs, negative thoughts, and unproductive habits. These mental cobwebs hinder our growth and limit our potential. To renew your mind, you must first identify and acknowledge these mental barriers. This requires introspection and honesty, a willingness to confront the areas of your thinking that are no longer serving you. It is about letting go of the past, releasing grudges, and forgiving yourself and others. This act of mental decluttering creates space for new positive thoughts and beliefs to take root. One of the most effective ways to renew your mind is through continuous learning. Engaging in new experiences, acquiring new knowledge, and challenging yourself intellectually are all essential components of mental renewal. When you expose your mind to new ideas and perspectives, you expand your horizons and stimulate cognitive growth. This can be achieved through reading, engaging in meaningful conversations, attending seminars, or even exploring new hobbies. The key is to keep your mind active and engaged, constantly seeking opportunities to learn and grow. Another crucial aspect of renewing your mind is cultivating a habit of positive thinking. This does not mean ignoring the realities of life or living in denial, but rather choosing to focus on the positive aspects of any situation. Positive thinking empowers you to approach challenges with a solution-oriented mindset, to see possibilities where others see obstacles, and to maintain hope and optimism even in the face of adversity. This shift in perspective can dramatically transform your experiences and outcomes, enabling you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater resilience and grace. Renewing your mind also involves regular self-reflection and meditation. These practices allow you to quiet the noise of the outside world and tune into your inner self. Through meditation, you can gain clarity, reduce stress, and enhance your emotional well-being. It provides a sanctuary where you can reconnect with your core values, assess your goals, and realign your actions with your true purpose. Self-reflection, on the other hand, helps you evaluate your progress, recognize areas for improvement, and celebrate your achievements. Together, these practices foster a deeper understanding of yourself and a greater sense of inner peace. In addition to these practices, surrounding yourself with positive influences is crucial for mental renewal. The company you keep has a significant impact on your mindset. Engaging with people who inspire, uplift, and challenge you to be your best self can accelerate your mental transformation. Conversely, distancing yourself from negative influences and toxic relationships is equally important. Your environment plays a pivotal role in shaping your thoughts and attitudes, so it is essential to create a supportive and encouraging atmosphere that nurtures your mental well-being. Embracing change is an integral part of renewing your mind. Change is inevitable and constant, and our ability to adapt to it determines our growth and success. Instead of resisting change, learn to see it as an opportunity for renewal and transformation. Each new experience, whether positive or negative, carries with it valuable lessons and insights that contribute to your personal development. Embracing change with an open mind allows you to evolve, innovate, and stay relevant in an ever-changing world. Renewing your mind is a continuous, proactive process that involves mental decluttering, continuous learning, positive thinking, self-reflection, meditation, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and embracing change. By committing to this practice, you empower yourself to live a more fulfilled, purposeful, and impactful life. This journey of mental renewal is not just about improving your own life, but also about equipping yourself to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others and the world around you. Gratitude and mindfulness are essential practices in the journey to fortify our minds and enrich our lives. Gratitude, the simple act of recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives, has profound effects on our mental and emotional well-being. It shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. When we make a conscious effort to practice gratitude, we train our minds to see the positive aspects of our experiences, no matter how small. This shift in perspective can significantly enhance our overall outlook on life, making us more resilient, optimistic, and joyful. Gratitude has the power to transform our mental state by reducing stress and increasing feelings of happiness and satisfaction. When we regularly acknowledge the things we are thankful for, we activate the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and serotonin, the chemicals responsible for feelings of happiness. This practice not only elevates our mood, but also strengthens our emotional resilience. In times of difficulty, gratitude helps us to maintain a positive attitude, enabling us to cope better with stress and adversity. It reminds us of the support and resources we have, reinforcing our sense of security and well-being. Moreover, gratitude enhances our relationships with others. Expressing appreciation to those around us fosters a sense of connection and strengthens our social bonds. It encourages a positive feedback loop, where acts of kindness and recognition inspire further generosity and cooperation. This creates a supportive and nurturing environment, both personally and professionally. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we not only improve our own mental state, but also contribute to a more positive and harmonious community. Mindfulness, on the other hand, is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It involves paying deliberate attention to our experiences, cultivating a state of open and non-reactive awareness. Mindfulness allows us to step back from the constant stream of thoughts and emotions that often dominate our minds, providing us with a sense of clarity and calm. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our mental processes without becoming entangled in them, creating a space for thoughtful and intentional responses rather than impulsive reactions. The benefits of mindfulness are far-reaching and well documented. Regular mindfulness practice has been shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, lower stress levels, and improve overall mental health. By training our minds to stay present, we can break free from the cycle of rumination and worry that often fuels negative emotions. Mindfulness enhances our ability to manage stress by promoting relaxation and increasing our awareness of our body's stress signals. This heightened awareness allows us to take proactive steps to care for ourselves, preventing burnout and enhancing our overall well-being. Mindfulness also improves our focus and concentration. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to stay present and fully engaged in our tasks is invaluable. Mindfulness helps us to tune out distractions and maintain our attention on the task at hand, leading to increased productivity and efficiency. This enhanced focus not only benefits our professional lives, but also allows us to fully engage in and enjoy our personal experiences. By being mindful, we can savor the richness of each moment, deepening our appreciation for life. Mindfulness fosters emotional intelligence by enhancing our awareness of our own emotions and those of others. This increased emotional awareness allows us to navigate social interactions with greater empathy and understanding. We become more attuned to the needs and feelings of those around us, improving our communication and strengthening our relationships. Mindfulness also helps us to develop a more compassionate and non-judgmental attitude towards ourselves and others. By observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment, we cultivate self-compassion and acceptance, leading to greater emotional well-being. The practice of mindfulness and gratitude together creates a powerful synergy that enhances their individual benefits. Gratitude grounds us in the present moment, while mindfulness heightens our awareness and appreciation of it. By integrating these practices into our daily lives, we can create a positive feedback loop that continuously reinforces our mental and emotional resilience. Each moment of mindful awareness deepens our gratitude, and each expression of gratitude enhances our mindfulness. Incorporating gratitude and mindfulness into our daily routines does not require significant time or effort, but the impact can be profound. Simple practices, such as keeping a gratitude journal, expressing appreciation to others, and setting aside time for mindful meditation, can have a lasting effect on our mental and emotional well-being. By consistently practicing gratitude and mindfulness, we can cultivate a mindset of positivity, resilience, and inner peace, ultimately leading to a stronger and more fulfilled mind and life. Vision and purpose are fundamental elements in the quest to make your mind stronger. They serve as the guiding stars that illuminate our path, providing direction and meaning to our lives. A clear vision is an image of the future that you aspire to create, a destination that you are striving to reach. It embodies your hopes, dreams, and ambitions and acts as a powerful motivator that propels you forward. When you have a compelling vision, it ignites your passion and fuels your determination, making you more resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks. Purpose, on the other hand, is the underlying reason for your existence, the deeper meaning that drives your actions. It is the why behind your vision, the foundation upon which your aspirations are built. Purpose gives you a sense of significance and fulfillment, reminding you that your efforts are not in vain and that you are contributing to something greater than yourself. When you live with purpose, you align your actions with your core values and beliefs, creating a sense of coherence and harmony in your life. Having a clear vision and purpose strengthens your mind by providing clarity and focus. In a world filled with distractions and competing demands, knowing what you want to achieve and why you want to achieve it helps you to stay on course. It allows you to prioritize your time and energy effectively, making deliberate choices that support your goals. This clarity of purpose eliminates confusion and indecision, enabling you to move forward with confidence and conviction. It acts as a compass that guides your decisions and actions, ensuring that you remain aligned with your long-term objectives. A powerful vision and purpose also inspire and motivate you to overcome obstacles and persevere through difficulties. When you are driven by a deep sense of purpose, you are more likely to push through the inevitable challenges and setbacks that arise on your journey. Your vision becomes a source of inspiration, reminding you of the possibilities that lie ahead and the impact you wish to make. This motivation fuels your resilience, helping you to stay committed and persistent even in the face of adversity. It transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth and learning, as each challenge becomes a stepping stone towards your ultimate destination. Moreover, living with vision and purpose enhances your mental well-being and satisfaction. When you have a clear sense of direction and meaning, you experience greater levels of fulfillment and contentment. Your actions become more intentional and aligned with your values, leading to a deeper sense of accomplishment and pride. This sense of fulfillment is not contingent on external achievements or validation, but arises from within, grounded in the knowledge that you are living a life true to your purpose. It fosters a positive and optimistic mindset, as you are continually reminded of the meaningful contributions you are making and the progress you are achieving. Vision and purpose also cultivate a sense of hope and optimism. They shift your focus from the limitations of the present to the possibilities of the future. When you envision a brighter future and understand the purpose behind your actions, you are more likely to maintain a hopeful and positive outlook. This optimism is crucial for mental resilience, as it helps you to navigate challenges with a sense of possibility and confidence. It encourages you to see setbacks as temporary and surmountable, reinforcing your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. Furthermore, vision and purpose foster a sense of accountability and responsibility. When you are clear about your vision and purpose, you take ownership of your actions and their outcomes. You become more disciplined and committed to your goals, understanding that your choices and efforts directly impact your progress. This sense of responsibility enhances your self-efficacy and confidence as you recognize your ability to shape your destiny. It empowers you to take proactive steps towards your vision rather than passively waiting for opportunities to arise. In conclusion, the journey to making our minds stronger is not merely about intellectual growth or mental agility. It is about cultivating a deep and enduring resilience that can weather life's storms. By understanding the power of the mind, renewing our thoughts, practicing mental discipline, embracing positive affirmations, facing challenges head-on, and integrating gratitude and mindfulness into our daily lives, we build a robust foundation for mental strength. Additionally, by living with clear vision and purpose, we imbue our actions with meaning and direction, guiding us toward a life of fulfillment and impact. Our minds, with their incredible capacity for transformation, hold the key to our greatest potential. As we embark on this journey, let us remember that each step, no matter how small, contributes to the fortification of our mental and emotional fortitude. Together, let us strive to harness the full power of our minds, shaping our destinies with intentionality, resilience, and unwavering purpose. Thank you. In addition to personal benefits, having a vision and purpose also positively impacts those around you. When you live with clarity and intention, you inspire and influence others. Your passion and commitment become contagious, motivating those around you to pursue their own goals and dreams. You become a source of inspiration and leadership, demonstrating the power of living with purpose. This ripple effect extends beyond your immediate circle, contributing to a culture of empowerment and positivity in your community and beyond. Incorporating vision and purpose into your life requires regular reflection and introspection. It involves taking the time to clarify your goals, values, and aspirations and aligning your actions accordingly. This ongoing process of self-discovery and alignment helps you to stay connected to your true self and maintain a sense of direction and meaning. By continually refining and reaffirming your vision and purpose, you ensure that they remain relevant and motivating, guiding you through the various stages and transitions of life. Vision and purpose provide clarity, focus, motivation, fulfillment, hope, optimism, accountability, and inspiration. By living with a clear vision and purpose, you strengthen your mind and create a life that is intentional, meaningful, and impactful. This alignment of your actions with your core values and aspirations leads to a stronger, more resilient mind, ultimately enabling you to achieve your fullest potential. Mental discipline is an essential element in the quest to make your mind stronger. It involves training your mind to stay focused, resilient, and unwavering in the face of challenges and distractions. Just as an athlete trains rigorously to achieve peak physical performance, Cultivating mental discipline requires consistent effort and dedication. It is the ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and actions, ensuring they align with your goals and values. At the heart of mental discipline lies the principle of self-control. This means having the capacity to regulate your impulses and resist the temptation to give in to short-term gratifications that may derail your long-term objectives. It is the art of making conscious choices that serve your higher purpose, rather than succumbing to fleeting desires or external pressures. This form of self-mastery is fundamental to achieving any significant success, as it enables you to stay the course even when faced with adversity. Developing mental discipline begins with setting clear, attainable goals. When you have a definitive vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to channel your energy and focus towards those objectives. These goals act as a compass, guiding your thoughts and actions in a purposeful direction. However, simply setting goals is not enough. You must also establish a plan of action and commit to it with unwavering determination. This commitment involves breaking down your goals into manageable steps and consistently working towards them, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. Another crucial aspect of mental discipline is the practice of mindfulness. Being mindful means being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. This heightened state of awareness allows you to observe your mental processes objectively, enabling you to make deliberate choices rather than reacting impulsively. Through mindfulness, you can identify negative thought patterns and replace them with constructive ones, thereby fostering a more disciplined and focused mindset. Self-talk is a powerful tool in the cultivation of mental discipline. The way you speak to yourself can significantly influence your mental state and behavior. Positive self-talk reinforces your confidence and resilience, while negative self-talk can undermine your efforts and erode your mental strength. By consciously choosing to engage in affirming and supportive inner dialogue, you can bolster your mental discipline and stay motivated even in the face of setbacks. Mental discipline also requires the ability to endure discomfort and delay gratification. Life often presents us with challenges that test our resolve and patience. The disciplined mind understands that enduring short-term discomfort is sometimes necessary to achieve long-term rewards. This ability to withstand hardship and persevere is what separates those who succeed from those who falter. It is the resilience to keep pushing forward, even when the going gets tough, that builds true mental strength. Consistency is key to maintaining mental discipline. It is not enough to exhibit self-control sporadically. It must become a habitual practice. This consistency is cultivated through daily routines and habits that reinforce your discipline. Whether it is sticking to a study schedule, adhering to a fitness regimen, or following through on commitments, the disciplined mind thrives on routine and structure. These habits become the foundation upon which you build your mental resilience and fortitude. In addition to internal practices, external factors play a role in fostering mental discipline. Your environment and the people you surround yourself with can either support or hinder your efforts. It is important to create an environment that minimizes distractions and promotes focus. This might involve setting up a dedicated workspace, limiting time spent on social media, or associating with individuals who share your commitment to personal growth. By controlling your environment, you create conditions that are conducive to maintaining your mental discipline. Moreover, mental discipline is not a static achievement, but an ongoing journey. It requires continual assessment and refinement. Regularly evaluate your progress and identify areas where your discipline may be waning. This self-assessment allows you to make necessary adjustments and reinforce your commitment. Additionally, celebrate your successes, no matter how small, as they serve as motivation to continue your disciplined efforts. Mental discipline is about self-control, goal setting, mindfulness, positive self-talk, enduring discomfort, consistency, and creating a supportive environment. It is an ongoing journey that requires dedication and constant refinement, serving as a cornerstone in the pursuit of a stronger, more resilient mind. Positive affirmations are a powerful tool in the process of strengthening the mind. They are simple yet profoundly impactful statements that you repeat to yourself to influence your thinking and behavior positively. The purpose of these affirmations is to replace negative, self-defeating thoughts with empowering and constructive ones. Our thoughts have a significant impact on our emotions, actions, and overall outlook on life. By consciously choosing positive affirmations, we can reshape our inner dialogue and consequently our external reality. The power of positive affirmations lies in their ability to rewire the brain. Neuroscientific studies have shown that our brains are highly adaptable and capable of forming new neural pathways throughout our lives. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, means that we can change the way we think by consistently focusing on positive thoughts. When you repeat positive affirmations regularly, you create new connections in your brain that reinforce optimistic and confident thinking patterns. Over time, these new pathways become stronger, making positive thinking a more natural and automatic response. To harness the full potential of positive affirmations, it is essential to craft them in a way that resonates deeply with you. The affirmation should be specific, present tense, and phrased positively. Instead of saying, "I will not be afraid of failure," say, "I am courageous and embrace challenges." This subtle shift in language makes the affirmation more powerful and effective. The present tense phrasing helps to create a sense of immediacy and reality, making it easier for your mind to accept the affirmation as true. Repetition is a crucial component of using positive affirmations effectively. The more frequently you repeat an affirmation, the more deeply it becomes ingrained in your subconscious mind. It is not enough to say an affirmation once and expect immediate results. It requires consistent practice. Incorporate affirmations into your daily routine, repeating them in the morning to set a positive tone for the day and in the evening to reinforce your goals before sleep. This regular practice helps to embed these positive statements into your subconscious, gradually transforming your mindset. In addition to verbal repetition, visual reinforcement can amplify the impact of positive affirmations. Write your affirmations on sticky notes and place them where you will see them frequently, such as on your bathroom mirror, computer screen, or refrigerator. Seeing these affirmations throughout the day serves as a constant reminder of your intentions and reinforces your commitment to positive thinking. Visual cues help to keep your affirmations at the forefront of your mind, making it easier to maintain a positive mindset. Belief in the affirmations is another critical factor in their effectiveness. It is not enough to simply repeat the words. You must genuinely believe in their truth and potential. Initially, this can be challenging, especially if the affirmations contradict deeply ingrained negative beliefs. However, with persistence and an open mind, you can begin to shift your belief system. Visualization can aid in this process. As you repeat your affirmations, imagine yourself living out the truth of those statements. Visualize the outcomes you desire and feel the emotions associated with achieving them. This practice helps to bridge the gap between your current state and the positive reality you are affirming. Positive affirmations also play a significant role in managing stress and overcoming challenges. In moments of difficulty, repeating affirmations such as "I am resilient," "I am capable of handling this," or "I grow stronger with every challenge," can provide a mental boost and help you stay focused and determined. These affirmations act as a mental anchor, keeping you grounded and reminding you of your inner strength and potential. By reinforcing a positive outlook, you can navigate challenges with greater ease and confidence. Positive affirmations contribute to overall well-being by fostering a positive self-image and boosting self-esteem. When you consistently affirm your worth, abilities, and potential, you begin to see yourself in a more positive light. This enhanced self-perception influences your interactions, decisions, and overall approach to life. You become more confident, assertive, and motivated to pursue your goals. Positive affirmations help you to recognize and celebrate your strengths, fostering a sense of self-love and acceptance. Positive affirmations are a powerful tool for mental transformation. They rewire the brain, create new neural pathways, and shift your mindset from negativity to positivity. By crafting specific present tense affirmations, repeating them consistently, using visual reinforcement, and genuinely believing in their truth, you can harness their full potential. Positive affirmations help manage stress, overcome challenges, and enhance self-esteem, ultimately leading to a stronger, more resilient mind. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal: silence. In a world filled with noise, arguments, and endless debates, there is a profound strength in silence. Silence speaks louder than words. This phrase captures the essence of a profound truth that is often overlooked in our fast-paced, noise-filled world. Silence, when used wisely, can convey more power, emotion, and intent than 1,000 spoken words. It is a language of its own, understood universally, yet rarely mastered. In the Bible, there are numerous instances where silence played a pivotal role in conveying deep spiritual truths and demonstrating wisdom. For instance, in Proverbs 17:28, it is written, "Even a fool is thought wise if he keeps silent, and discerning if he holds his tongue." This verse highlights the value of silence in cultivating a perception of wisdom and understanding. Silence, in many ways, is a reflection of the inner self. It is in moments of silence that we can connect deeply with our thoughts, our emotions, and our spiritual beliefs. Jesus himself exemplified this during his trial, where he chose silence over defense. In Matthew 27:12-14, despite being accused by the chief priests and elders, Jesus made no reply. His silence spoke volumes about his strength, his purpose, and his divinity. It was a powerful testament to his character, one that words could not have adequately conveyed. This act of silence demonstrated that sometimes silence can be the most powerful response to criticism and accusation. Silence allows us to listen more intently. In a conversation, it provides the space for others to express themselves fully, fostering deeper understanding and connection. James 1:19 advises, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." This scripture underscores the importance of listening over speaking, of valuing silence as a means to cultivate patience and empathy. In leadership and relationships, silence can be a tool to demonstrate respect and to show that we value others' opinions and feelings. In moments of conflict, silence can be a powerful tool to de-escalate tensions and prevent misunderstandings. Proverbs 15:1 teaches, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Sometimes the most gentle answer is no answer at all. By choosing silence, we can avoid the escalation of conflict and create an environment conducive to peaceful resolution. Silence can act as a buffer, allowing emotions to settle and rational thought to prevail. It is a strategic pause that can lead to more thoughtful and productive discussions. Silence also allows us to reflect and gain clarity. It is in silence that we can process our thoughts and feelings, enabling us to make more informed decisions. Psalm 46:10, "Be still and know that I am God," calls us to find peace and understanding in stillness and silence. This stillness is a sanctuary where we can hear the voice of God, gain divine insight, and strengthen our faith. Silence, therefore, is not just the absence of noise, but a profound presence of inner peace and clarity. In the realm of personal growth and success, silence can be a powerful motivator. Instead of boasting about our plans and achievements, we can let our actions and successes speak for themselves. Proverbs 21:23 advises, "Those who guard their mouths and their tongues keep themselves from calamity." This scripture highlights the wisdom in restraint, in allowing our accomplishments to be the testimony of our capabilities rather than our words. Silence, in this context, is a demonstration of humility and confidence. Silence can also be a form of protest or a way to make a powerful statement without uttering a single word. In the Bible, the story of Job is a profound example of the power of silence in the face of suffering. Despite his friends' accusations and attempts to explain his suffering, Job often chose silence, allowing his faith and integrity to speak for him. Job 2:13 describes his friends sitting with him in silence for 7 days and 7 nights, recognizing that his grief was too great for words. This silence was a profound acknowledgement of his pain and a testament to the depth of human suffering. Moreover, silence can serve as a means of protection. By choosing not to reveal our thoughts or plans prematurely, we safeguard ourselves from potential sabotage or misunderstanding. Ecclesiastes 3:7 reminds us that there is a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak. Knowing when to remain silent is a strategic skill that can protect our interests and ensure that our actions are well-timed and effective. In spiritual practice, silence is often seen as a way to draw closer to the divine. It is in the quiet moments of prayer and meditation that we can feel the presence of God most profoundly. Isaiah 30:15 says, "In repentance and rest is your salvation. In quietness and trust is your strength." This verse highlights the spiritual strength that can be found in silence, in trusting in God's presence and guidance. Actions speak louder than arguments. In life, it's easy to get caught up in debates and discussions, trying to prove our points and defend our beliefs. However, it is our actions that truly define who we are and what we stand for. The Bible consistently emphasizes the importance of actions over words. In James 2:17, it is stated, in the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. This scripture underscores that our beliefs and intentions must be demonstrated through our deeds. Merely professing faith or values without living them out renders them meaningless. Consider the parable of the Good Samaritan in Luke 10:25-37. Here, Jesus tells the story of a man beaten by robbers and left for dead. A priest and a Levite, both of whom were expected to embody righteousness, passed by without offering help. It was a Samaritan, a member of a group despised by the Jews, who stopped, tended to the man's wounds, and ensured he received care. The Samaritan's actions spoke louder than any arguments or prejudices, exemplifying true compassion and neighborly love. This parable illustrates that our actions are the true measure of our character, and that what we do holds far more weight than what we say. Jesus himself led by example. In John 13:15, after washing the feet of his disciples, he said, I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. This act of humility and service was a profound lesson in leadership and love. Jesus didn't just teach about serving others, he demonstrated it through his actions. His life was a testament to his teachings, showing that true leadership is marked by service, not by words alone. In Matthew 7:16-20, Jesus speaks about recognizing people by their fruits, saying, by their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. This passage highlights the idea that our actions, our fruits, are the true indicators of our character and values. People may not always remember what we say, but they will remember what we do and how we make them feel through our actions. Furthermore, in the story of the widow's offering in Mark 12:41-44, Jesus observed people giving money to the temple treasury. While many rich people threw in large amounts, a poor widow came and put in 2 very small copper coins. Jesus pointed out to his disciples that she had given more than anyone else because she gave all she had to live on. Her action of giving, though seemingly small, was a profound demonstration of faith and generosity. This story emphasizes that the sincerity and intent behind our actions are what truly matter, not the outward show or amount. The importance of actions is also evident in the book of 1 John 3:18, which instructs, dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. This verse calls us to manifest our love through tangible deeds. Love is not just a feeling or a word, it is something we actively do. Whether it's helping a neighbor in need, standing up for justice, or simply being there for a friend, our actions reflect the love we profess. Additionally, in Matthew 25:35-40, Jesus speaks about the final judgment, where people are separated based on their actions towards others. He praises those who fed the hungry, gave drink to the thirsty, welcomed strangers, clothed the naked, and visited the sick and imprisoned. He says, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. This passage powerfully conveys that our actions towards others are ultimately actions towards Christ himself. It underscores the profound impact of our deeds and the importance of living out our faith through compassionate actions. The book of James also reinforces this principle in James 1:22, which says, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. This direct call to action emphasizes that hearing and knowing the word of God is not enough. We must live it out. Our faith should be evident in our daily lives, in the choices we make, and in the way we treat others. In the Old Testament, the story of Ruth is a beautiful example of action speaking louder than words. Ruth, a Moabite widow, chose to stay with her mother-in-law and support her, despite the uncertainty of her own future. In Ruth 1:16-17, she declares, where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Her actions of loyalty, kindness, and hard work eventually lead to her becoming the great-grandmother of King David. Ruth's story shows that our actions, especially those done out of love and loyalty, can have far-reaching and unexpected consequences. Therefore, in every aspect of life, let your actions speak louder than your arguments. Strive to embody the values you hold dear through your deeds. Let your life be a living testimony to your beliefs, showing love, compassion, humility, and integrity in all you do. In doing so, you not only reflect the teachings of the Bible, but also leave a lasting impact on those around you. Let your success be the noise. In life, true success does not require loud proclamations or boastful displays. It is often most powerful when it speaks for itself. Achievements and progress are best showcased through results rather than words. This principle is deeply rooted in biblical wisdom, where actions and their outcomes are often highlighted over self-promotion. Proverbs 27:2 advises, let someone else praise you, and not your own mouth, an outsider, and not your own lips. This verse underscores the importance of humility and the value of letting others recognize and celebrate your achievements. When your success is genuine and meaningful, it will naturally draw attention and acknowledgement from others without the need for self-praise. Consider the story of Joseph in the book of Genesis. Joseph, despite being sold into slavery by his own brothers and facing numerous trials, rose to become the second most powerful man in Egypt. His journey was marked by integrity, hard work, and trust in God. In Genesis 41:39-41, Pharaoh said to Joseph, since God has made all this known to you, there is no one so discerning and wise as you. You shall be in charge of my palace, and all my people are to submit to your orders. Only with respect to the throne will I be greater than you. Joseph did not need to boast about his capabilities. His success and wisdom spoke for themselves, earning him respect and authority. Jesus also taught about the power of humble success in the Sermon on the Mount. In Matthew 5:14-16, he said, you are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. This passage encourages believers to let their actions and successes shine brightly, not for their own glory, but to inspire others and bring glory to God. Success that is rooted in good deeds and genuine impact cannot be hidden. It naturally illuminates and influences those around it. In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul exemplified this principle through his ministry. Despite facing numerous hardships, Paul's success in spreading the gospel and establishing churches was undeniable. In 2 Corinthians 10:17-18, Paul writes, let the one who boasts boast in the Lord. For it is not the one who commends himself who is approved, but the one whom the Lord commends. Paul's focus was not on self-promotion, but on the work of God through him. His success in ministry was evident through the transformed lives and growing communities of believers. The book of Proverbs offers further wisdom on this topic. Proverbs 22:29 says, do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank. This verse highlights that excellence and skill in one's work naturally lead to recognition and higher opportunities. When you excel in what you do, your success becomes evident to all, including those in positions of power and influence. Another profound example is found in the life of Daniel. Despite living in exile and facing numerous challenges, Daniel's unwavering faith and exceptional abilities earned him a place of high honor in the Babylonian and Persian courts. In Daniel 6:3, it is written, now Daniel so distinguished himself among the administrators and the satraps by his exceptional qualities that the king planned to set him over the whole kingdom. Daniel did not seek to elevate himself through boastful words. His success was the result of his faithfulness, wisdom, and diligence, which spoke louder than any self-promotion could. Additionally, in the teachings of Jesus, we find the principle of quiet success. In Matthew 6:14, Jesus advises, be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets, to be honored by others. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you. This passage teaches that true success and righteousness are not about public display, but about genuine actions that may go unnoticed by people, but are seen and rewarded by God. Furthermore, the parable of the talents in Matthew 25:14-30 illustrates that success is measured by how we utilize our gifts and opportunities. The servants who invested and multiplied their talents were commended by their master, not because they boasted about their achievements, but because their results spoke for them. In verse 21, the master says, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things, I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. Their success was recognized and rewarded based on their actions and outcomes. In your own journey, remember that your success will naturally draw attention and acknowledgement when it is built on integrity, diligence, and genuine impact. Let your work and achievements speak for themselves. Focus on excelling in your endeavors, serving others, and making a positive difference. As you do so, your success will become evident and you will inspire others without needing to seek validation through words. Let your success be the noise that resonates, inspiring and influencing those around you through the quiet power of your actions and the undeniable results they produce. Silence is the ultimate strength of a confident person. In a society where constant communication and rapid responses are valued, the ability to remain silent is a profound demonstration of inner strength and confidence. Silence can be a powerful tool, showing that a person is in control, thoughtful, and unshaken by external pressures. This concept is deeply embedded in biblical teachings, where silence often accompanies wisdom and discernment. One of the most striking examples of the power of silence is found in the story of Jesus before his accusers. In Matthew 26:62-63, the high priest asked Jesus, are you not going to answer? What is this testimony that these men are bringing against you? But Jesus remained silent. His silence was not a sign of weakness or defeat, but a deliberate choice to demonstrate his composure and control. By not responding to false accusations, Jesus showed that he was above the fray, confident in his truth and purpose. Proverbs 17:27-28 further emphasizes the strength found in silence. The one who has knowledge uses words with restraint, and whoever has understanding is even-tempered. Even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they hold their tongues. These verses highlight that restraint and silence are marks of wisdom and understanding. A confident person does not need to prove their knowledge or worth through excessive speech. Their silence can convey their depth and self-assurance more effectively. The story of King David also illustrates this principle. When faced with the unjust accusations and curses from Shimei, David chose not to retaliate with words or violence. In 2 Samuel 16:10-12, David responded, if he is cursing because the Lord said to him, curse David, who can ask. Why do you do this? David's decision to remain silent and accept the situation showcased his confidence in God's justice and his own integrity. He trusted that his actions and character would speak for themselves in the long run. In the book of Isaiah, the prophet describes the servant of the Lord who exemplifies this strength through silence. Isaiah 53:7 says, he was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. This passage, often seen as a prophecy about Jesus, underscores the immense power and strength found in maintaining silence in the face of suffering and injustice. The New Testament also offers guidance on the strength of silence in James 1:19-20. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. This instruction encourages believers to prioritize listening over speaking highlighting that silence and patience are integral to righteous living. A confident person understands the value of listening and the power of thoughtful, measured responses. In the book of Ecclesiastes, Solomon reflects on the appropriate times for different actions, including silence. Ecclesiastes 3:7 states, "A time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak." Recognizing the right time to be silent is a mark of wisdom and maturity. It requires a deep understanding of the situation and the confidence to act or not act accordingly. Another powerful example is found in the story of Esther. Faced with the potential destruction of her people, Esther initially kept silent about her Jewish identity. Her strategic silence allowed her to gain favor with King Xerxes, positioning her to eventually speak out at the right moment to save her people. In Esther 4:14, Mordecai reminds her, "For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this?" Esther's initial silence was a demonstration of her strength and wisdom, culminating in a decisive and impactful action when the time was right. The book of Psalms also offers insights into the strength of silence. In Psalm 62:1-2, David declares, "Truly my soul finds rest in God, my salvation comes from him. Truly he is my rock and my salvation, he is my fortress, I will never be shaken." This passage reflects a deep inner confidence and strength derived from trust in God. Silence in this context is a form of spiritual rest and assurance grounded in faith. In the context of conflict resolution and interpersonal relationships, silence can be a powerful tool to maintain peace and demonstrate confidence. Proverbs 15:1 teaches, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Sometimes the gentlest answer is silence. By choosing not to respond to provocation or anger, a confident person can de-escalate situations and maintain their composure. Moreover, silence allows for reflection and introspection, which are essential for personal growth and understanding. In Lamentations 3:26, it is written, "It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." Waiting quietly in silence fosters patience and trust in God's timing and wisdom. It is a demonstration of confidence in God's plan and a rejection of the need for constant activity or speech. Sometimes the most impactful thing you can do is to be silent. In various situations, silence can have a profound and lasting impact, communicating far more than words ever could. This principle is woven throughout biblical teachings, where silence is often depicted as a means of demonstrating wisdom, faith, and restraint. In the book of Proverbs, we find a clear emphasis on the value of silence. Proverbs 10:19 states, "Sin is not ended by multiplying words, but the prudent hold their tongues." This verse highlights that excessive talking can lead to sin and trouble, while choosing to remain silent demonstrates prudence and self-control. Silence can prevent misunderstandings, conflicts, and hasty judgments, allowing space for thoughtful reflection and wise decisions. The story of Job provides a powerful example of the impact of silence. After Job experiences immense suffering and loss, his friends come to visit him. In Job 2:13, it says, "Then they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and 7 nights. No one said a word to him because they saw how great his suffering was. Their silent presence offered comfort and solidarity that words could not." This act of silent support demonstrated empathy and respect for Job's pain, showing that sometimes being there in silence can provide more solace than any words of consolation. In the New Testament, we see the profound impact of Jesus' silence during his trial. In Matthew 27:12-14, it is written, "When he was accused by the chief priests and the elders, he gave no answer. Then Pilate asked him, 'Don't you hear the testimony they are bringing against you?' But Jesus made no reply, not even to a single charge, to the great amazement of the governor." Jesus' silence in the face of false accusations conveyed his strength, dignity, and confidence in God's plan. His choice to remain silent spoke volumes about his character and his mission. Silence can also be a powerful form of protest or dissent. In the book of Amos, the prophet speaks of a time when prudent individuals will remain silent because the times are evil. Amos 5:13 says, therefore the prudent keep quiet in such times, for the times are evil. This verse suggests that in certain circumstances, silence can be a powerful statement against injustice and corruption. By choosing not to engage in futile arguments or participate in corrupt systems, one can silently oppose and resist wrongdoing. Ecclesiastes 3:7 reminds us that there is a time to be silent and a time to speak. Knowing when to be silent is as important as knowing when to speak. This wisdom is essential for maintaining harmony in relationships and for effective communication. Silence can serve as a powerful tool to convey respect, to listen, and to understand others deeply. It allows for pauses in conversation where real comprehension and empathy can develop. The Psalms often depict silence as a means of seeking and finding God. Psalm 46:10 says, be still and know that I am God. This call to stillness and silence encourages believers to quiet their minds and hearts to experience the presence and guidance of God. In moments of silence, we can reflect, pray, and connect with the divine in a way that constant noise and activity do not allow. In the story of Elijah, we see the impact of silence in a different light. After a dramatic encounter with the prophets of Baal, Elijah flees and finds himself in a cave, feeling alone and defeated. In 1 Kings 19:11-12, God reveals himself to Elijah not through the powerful wind, earthquake, or fire, but through a gentle whisper. This still small voice or gentle whisper underscores the profound way God can communicate through silence and subtlety rather than through loud and dramatic means. It teaches us that sometimes the most significant and impactful messages are delivered quietly. In the book of James, we are reminded of the importance of being quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, James 1:19. This counsel highlights the value of listening and the impact of silence in fostering understanding and preventing conflict. By prioritizing listening over speaking, we create space for genuine dialogue and deeper connections with others. The impact of silence is also evident in the story of Mary, the mother of Jesus. In Luke 2:19, after the shepherds visit and share the news of the angel's proclamation about Jesus, it is written, but Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. Mary's silent reflection and contemplation of the miraculous events surrounding her son's birth demonstrate the profound impact of inward meditation and the quiet processing of significant experiences. In leadership and decision-making, silence can be a strategic tool. It allows leaders to gather information, consider different perspectives, and make thoughtful decisions. Nehemiah, a leader in rebuilding Jerusalem, often used silence and prayer to seek God's guidance before taking action. In Nehemiah 2:12, he says, I set out during the night with a few others. I had not told anyone what my God had put in my heart to do for Jerusalem. His silent reflection and strategic planning led to successful leadership and the completion of his mission. Silence fosters deeper understanding and discernment. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, the ability to remain silent and reflect can lead to greater insight and wisdom. This principle is deeply embedded in biblical teachings, where moments of silence are often associated with spiritual growth, clarity, and the pursuit of knowledge. Proverbs 18:13 highlights the importance of listening and understanding before speaking, to answer before listening. That is folly and shame. This verse underscores that true understanding comes from listening first, rather than jumping to conclusions or responses. Silence allows us to fully absorb information, consider different perspectives, and respond thoughtfully. The story of Solomon, known for his wisdom, provides a powerful example of discernment achieved through listening. In 1 Kings 3:9, Solomon prays, so give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people and to distinguish between right and wrong. Solomon's request for discernment rather than wealth or power demonstrates his understanding that wisdom begins with a heart that listens. His ability to judge wisely and fairly came from his practice of listening and reflecting before making decisions. In the book of Job, we see the value of silent reflection in the face of suffering and confusion. Job's friends initially sat with him in silence for 7 days and nights because they saw his immense grief, Job 2:13. Although their subsequent speeches were flawed, their initial silence was a powerful act of solidarity and empathy. It created a space for Job to express his anguish and for them to understand the depth of his suffering. This act teaches us that sometimes silence is necessary to truly comprehend the experiences and emotions of others. The New Testament also emphasizes the importance of silence for understanding and spiritual discernment. In Luke 5:16, it is noted that Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. Jesus' practice of withdrawing to silent, solitary places for prayer and reflection allowed him to connect deeply with God, gain clarity, and make wise decisions in his ministry. His example shows that periods of silence and solitude are essential for spiritual growth and discernment. In James 1:5, believers are encouraged to seek wisdom from God. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Asking for wisdom implies a readiness to listen and reflect on God's guidance. This process requires a silent, open heart that is willing to receive and understand divine wisdom. The story of Mary, the sister of Martha, in Luke 10:38-42, illustrates the value of silent attentiveness. While Martha was distracted by her many tasks, Mary sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. Jesus commended Mary for choosing what is better, which was to sit silently and absorb his teachings. Mary's example shows that prioritizing silent reflection and learning leads to deeper spiritual understanding and discernment. Psalm 46:10 famously advises, "Be still and know that I am God." This call to stillness encourages believers to pause, be silent, and recognize the presence and sovereignty of God. In the quietness, there is an opportunity for deeper spiritual insight and an understanding of God's will and purpose. The prophet Habakkuk also reflects on the importance of silent waiting for God's guidance. In Habakkuk 2:1, he declares, "I will stand at my watch and station myself on the ramparts. I will look to see what he will say to me, and what answer I am to give to this complaint." Habakkuk's posture of waiting and listening for God's response exemplifies the patience and attentiveness required for true discernment. Furthermore, the Apostle Paul's transformation highlights the profound impact of silence and reflection. After his encounter with Christ on the road to Damascus, Paul spent 3 days in blindness and fasting, without eating or drinking, Acts 9:9. This period of silent reflection was crucial for Paul's spiritual awakening and understanding of his new mission. It allowed him to process his encounter with Christ and prepare for his future role as an apostle. In the book of Psalms, we see numerous instances where silence and reflection lead to deeper understanding and trust in God. Psalm 62:5-6 says, "Yes, my soul, find rest in God, my hope comes from him. Truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken." The psalmist's silent trust in God provides a foundation for strength and clarity. In Ecclesiastes 5:2, Solomon advises, "Do not be quick with your mouth. Do not be hasty in your heart to utter anything before God. God is in heaven and you are on earth, so let your words be few." This counsel underscores the importance of approaching God with a heart of reverence and silence, allowing for deeper contemplation and understanding of his will. In conclusion, the power of silence is a profound and multifaceted tool in our lives. It serves not only as a means of self-control and humility, but also as a testament to our inner strength and confidence. Silence allows us to let our actions speak louder than our words, fostering a sense of genuine success that resonates far more deeply than boastful proclamations. It is through silence that we can demonstrate wisdom and discernment, showing that we are not swayed by the need for constant validation or the chaos of the world around us. The Bible provides numerous examples and teachings on the importance of silence. From Jesus' calm during his trial to Solomon's request for a discerning heart, we see that silence is integral to wisdom, empathy, and spiritual growth. It is in the stillness that we connect more deeply with God, understand his will, and find clarity in our path. Silence is also a powerful form of protest and reflection, enabling us to stand against injustice without engaging in futile arguments and to offer genuine support and comfort to those in need. By choosing silence, we allow space for deeper understanding, reflection, and personal growth, and we show that our confidence and faith do not require constant verbal affirmation. In embracing silence, we cultivate a profound inner strength and wisdom. aligning ourselves with biblical principles and demonstrating true discernment. Let us remember the words of Ecclesiastes, there is a time to be silent and a time to speak. May we always recognize and honor the power of silence in our lives, using it to foster deeper connections, understanding, and ultimately a closer relationship with God.
Today I stand before you to share a powerful truth that has the potential to transform your life. Act as if you are a millionaire. This is not merely about wealth, it is about adopting a millionaire's mindset and behaviors that pave the way to true success. To truly grasp the essence of acting as if you are a millionaire, one must start by cultivating a vision that transcends current circumstances. It's easy to feel constrained by the immediate challenges and limitations we face daily. Whether it's financial strain, professional setbacks, or personal hurdles, these difficulties often obscure our perception of what is possible. However, millionaires have a unique ability to look beyond these immediate obstacles and see a future filled with potential and opportunity. They understand that the present moment is just a snapshot in the grand timeline of their lives, and they refuse to let it define their ultimate destination. This forward-thinking mindset begins with the power of imagination. Millionaires use their imagination to paint a vivid picture of their desired future. They envision their lives in great detail, from their financial status and professional achievements to their personal relationships and overall well-being. This vision acts as a compass, guiding their decisions and actions every step of the way. It is not a vague wish, but a clear and compelling picture that pulls them towards their goals, regardless of the obstacles they encounter. Such a vision provides a sense of purpose and direction. When you have a clear picture of where you want to go, it becomes easier to navigate the journey. The challenges and setbacks that once seemed insurmountable now appear as mere stepping stones along the path to success. This shift in perspective is crucial because it transforms problems into opportunities for growth and learning. Instead of being discouraged by failure, millionaires see it as a valuable lesson that brings them closer to their ultimate goal. Moreover, having a vision beyond your current circumstances instills a sense of resilience and perseverance. The road to success is rarely smooth, and setbacks are inevitable. However, those who can see beyond the present moment are better equipped to handle these challenges. They possess an unwavering belief in their ability to achieve their vision, no matter how difficult the journey may be. This resilience is a key factor that sets millionaires apart from those who give up at the first sign of trouble. It fuels their determination to keep pushing forward, even when the odds are stacked against them. The power of vision also lies in its ability to inspire and motivate. When you have a clear and compelling picture of your future, it ignites a fire within you. It drives you to take action and make decisions that align with your goals. This motivation is not fleeting but sustained by the clarity and strength of your vision. It propels you to wake up early, work hard, and stay focused, even when distractions and temptations arise. Millionaires harness this motivation to maintain their momentum and stay on track, continually moving closer to their desired future. In addition, a vision beyond your circumstances enables you to see opportunities where others see only challenges. It opens your mind to new possibilities and creative solutions. When you are focused on your ultimate goal, you become more resourceful and innovative in finding ways to achieve it. This ability to think outside the box is a hallmark of successful individuals. They are not limited by conventional thinking, but are constantly exploring new avenues and strategies to reach their vision. Furthermore, a visionary mindset attracts like-minded individuals who can support and enhance your journey. When you are clear about your goals and passionate about your future, you naturally draw people who share your vision and can contribute to your success. This network of supportive and influential individuals becomes an invaluable asset, providing guidance, resources, and encouragement along the way. Millionaires understand the importance of surrounding themselves with a strong network that aligns with their vision and values. The mindset of abundance is a foundational principle that sets millionaires apart from those who struggle to achieve financial success. This mindset is rooted in the belief that there is plenty of wealth, opportunities, and resources available for everyone. It contrasts sharply with a scarcity mindset, which is driven by fear and the notion that resources are limited and must be hoarded. Cultivating a mindset of abundance opens up a world of possibilities, enabling individuals to attract the opportunities and resources needed to achieve their goals. At the core of the abundance mindset is the belief that wealth is not a zero-sum game. Many people operate under the assumption that if someone else gains, they must lose. This scarcity mentality creates competition and fear, leading to actions that are often counterproductive and self-limiting. In contrast, millionaires understand that wealth can be created and expanded. They know that the economic pie is not fixed and that through innovation, creativity, and collaboration it can grow. This understanding liberates them from the fear of competition and allows them to focus on creating value and seizing opportunities. One of the most powerful aspects of an abundance mindset is its ability to attract opportunities. When you believe that opportunities are abundant, you become more open to recognizing and pursuing them. This openness is often referred to as the law of attraction. By maintaining a positive and expectant attitude, you draw positive experiences and opportunities into your life. This is not mere wishful thinking, but a proven psychological phenomenon. People who expect good things to happen are more likely to notice and act on opportunities when they arise. They are also more likely to take risks and make bold moves that can lead to significant rewards. An abundance mindset also fosters generosity and collaboration. When you believe that there is enough for everyone, you are more willing to share your resources, knowledge, and connections. This generosity builds goodwill and strengthens relationships, which can lead to even more opportunities. Millionaires often engage in philanthropic activities and invest in their communities, not just out of a sense of duty, but because they understand that giving back creates a cycle of abundance. By contributing to the well-being of others, they create a positive environment that supports their own success. Another critical element of the abundance mindset is resilience. When you believe in abundance, setbacks and failures are seen as temporary and surmountable. This perspective allows you to bounce back from difficulties with a stronger resolve. Instead of being paralyzed by fear and doubt, you view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. This resilience is crucial for long-term success, as it enables you to persevere through the inevitable ups and downs of the journey to wealth. To cultivate an abundance mindset, it is essential to practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating the abundance in your life, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of attracting even more. This practice can transform your outlook, making you more optimistic and proactive. Millionaires often maintain gratitude journals or engage in daily reflection to keep their mindset focused on abundance. Moreover, an abundance mindset requires conscious effort to break free from limiting beliefs. Many people have ingrained beliefs about money and success that hold them back. These beliefs might include notions such as money is the root of all evil, or rich people are greedy. Such beliefs create internal conflicts that sabotage efforts to achieve wealth. To overcome these limiting beliefs, it's important to reframe them and adopt new, empowering ones. For example, instead of viewing money as evil, see it as a tool for positive change. Instead of thinking that wealth is reserved for a select few, believe that it is accessible to anyone who is willing to work for it. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals is another effective way to cultivate an abundance mindset. The people you associate with have a significant impact on your beliefs and attitudes. By engaging with others who share an abundance mentality, you reinforce your own beliefs and gain support and inspiration. Networking with successful and positive individuals exposes you to new ideas, opportunities, and ways of thinking that can further enhance your abundance mindset. Time is the one resource that everyone has in equal measure, yet it is also the most mismanaged and underappreciated asset. Millionaires, however, have a profound understanding of the value of time. They recognize that time, unlike money, cannot be earned back once it is spent. This awareness drives them to be exceptionally intentional with how they allocate their time, ensuring that every minute is invested in ways that yield significant returns, whether financially, personally, or professionally. The first step to valuing time is to treat it as a precious and finite resource. Millionaires understand that wasting time is akin to wasting potential. They prioritize tasks and activities that align with their goals and cut out those that do not. This means avoiding time sinks like excessive social media use, unproductive meetings, and activities that do not contribute to their overall mission. By doing so, they maximize their efficiency and ensure that their efforts are directed towards meaningful and productive endeavors. One of the key practices of millionaires is the use of time management techniques. They often employ tools such as calendars, planners, and to-do lists to organize their day. These tools help them stay on track and ensure that they are dedicating time to their most important tasks. Additionally, they break down large projects into smaller, manageable tasks, making it easier to make consistent progress. By systematically managing their time, they can achieve more in less time, freeing up space for other valuable activities. Delegation is another critical aspect of how millionaires value their time. They understand that they cannot do everything themselves and that their time is best spent on high-impact activities. As a result, they delegate tasks that can be done by others, whether through hiring assistants, outsourcing, or leveraging technology. This allows them to focus on strategic decision-making, innovation, and other activities that require their unique skills and expertise. Effective delegation not only increases productivity, but also empowers others and creates a more efficient workflow. Millionaires also invest their time in continuous learning and self-improvement. They understand that personal growth is essential for long-term success, and that the knowledge and skills they acquire today will pay dividends in the future. They read books, attend seminars, take courses, and seek out mentors who can help them expand their horizons and stay ahead of the curve. This commitment to lifelong learning ensures that they remain competitive and are always prepared to seize new opportunities. In addition to professional development, millionaires recognize the importance of investing time in their health and well-being. They know that physical and mental health are foundational to sustain success, and that neglecting these areas can lead to burnout and decreased productivity. Therefore, they make time for regular exercise, healthy eating, and practices such as meditation or mindfulness. By maintaining their health, they ensure that they have the energy and focus needed to perform at their best. Another way millionaires demonstrate their understanding of the value of time is through strategic networking. They spend time building and nurturing relationships with other successful and like-minded individuals. These relationships often lead to new opportunities, collaborations, and insights that can accelerate their success. Networking is not just about socializing, it is a strategic investment in building a support system and accessing resources that can significantly impact their goals. Millionaires also understand the concept of opportunity cost, which is the potential gain lost when choosing one option over another. They evaluate their choices based on the potential return on investment, whether it is time, money, or effort. By considering the opportunity cost, they make more informed decisions and allocate their time to activities that offer the greatest benefits. Moreover, millionaires are adept at leveraging systems and processes to save time. They create efficient workflows and use technology to automate repetitive tasks. This not only increases their productivity, but also reduces the likelihood of errors and frees up time for more strategic activities. By optimizing their processes, they can achieve more with less effort and time. Millionaires are intentional about work-life balance. They understand that time spent with family, friends, and on personal interests is crucial for overall happiness and fulfillment. They make sure to allocate time for leisure and relaxation, knowing that a well-rounded life is essential for sustained success. This balance prevents burnout and keeps them motivated and engaged in all areas of their life. The journey to wealth and success is a continuous process of growth and improvement, and at the heart of this journey is the concept of self-development. Millionaires recognize that their greatest asset is not their financial capital, but their personal and professional capabilities. They understand that investing in themselves is the most reliable way to ensure sustained success and adaptability in an ever-changing world. Self-development starts with a commitment to lifelong learning. Millionaires are voracious learners, constantly seeking out new knowledge and insights that can enhance their understanding and skills. They read extensively, covering a broad range of subjects that include business, economics, psychology, and personal development. Books are a treasure trove of wisdom, and through them, millionaires can access the thoughts and strategies of the greatest minds, past and present. This commitment to reading keeps them informed, inspired, and prepared to tackle new challenges. Beyond reading, millionaires take advantage of other educational resources such as online courses, workshops, and seminars. The digital age has made it easier than ever to access high-quality education from anywhere in the world. By engaging in structured learning programs, they acquire specific skills that can be directly applied to their professional endeavors. Whether it's mastering a new technology, learning a new language, or acquiring financial literacy, these skills enhance their value in the marketplace and open up new opportunities. Mentorship is another cornerstone of self-development for millionaires. They seek out mentors who have achieved the success they aspire to and can provide guidance, advice, and support. Mentors offer valuable insights based on their own experiences, helping mentees avoid common pitfalls and accelerate their growth. The relationship with a mentor can provide a powerful boost to one's development, offering a blend of encouragement, accountability, and wisdom that is hard to find elsewhere. In addition to mentorship, millionaires often join peer groups or mastermind groups where they can share ideas and challenges with like-minded individuals. These groups provide a platform for mutual learning and support, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. By engaging with peers who are equally committed to their growth, they gain diverse perspectives and feedback that can significantly enhance their personal and professional development. Self-awareness is a critical component of self-development. Millionaires regularly reflect on their strengths and weaknesses, seeking to understand themselves better and identify areas for improvement. This self-awareness allows them to play to their strengths while addressing their weaknesses through targeted learning and development efforts. They often use tools such as personality assessments, feedback from others, and introspective practices to deepen their understanding of themselves. The discipline of setting and pursuing goals is integral to the self-development journey. Millionaires set clear, specific, and challenging goals that drive their growth. These goals are not limited to financial achievements, but encompass all areas of life, including health, relationships, and personal fulfillment. By setting high standards for themselves and striving to meet them, they continually push their boundaries and expand their capabilities. Time management plays a crucial role in self-development. Millionaires understand that personal growth requires dedicated time and effort, so they prioritize self-development activities in their schedules. This might mean waking up early to read, setting aside weekends for seminars, or blocking out time for exercise and meditation. By making self-development a non-negotiable part of their routine, they ensure that it receives the attention and focus it deserves. Physical health is another area where millionaires invest significantly. They understand that a healthy body supports a healthy mind and is essential for maintaining the energy and stamina needed to achieve their goals. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate rest are fundamental components of their self-care regimen. By taking care of their physical health, they enhance their mental clarity, productivity, and overall well-being. Mental and emotional well-being are equally important. Millionaires often engage in practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and therapy to maintain their mental health. These practices help them manage stress, stay focused, and cultivate a positive mindset. Mental resilience is crucial for navigating the ups and downs of the entrepreneurial journey, and these practices equip them with the tools to handle challenges with grace and composure. The investment in self-development is an ongoing process that evolves with time. As millionaires achieve their goals, they set new ones that challenge them to reach even higher levels of success. They remain curious, open-minded, and dedicated to their growth, knowing that the journey of self-improvement is never complete. This relentless pursuit of excellence not only enhances their own lives, but also enables them to make a greater impact on the world around them. By prioritizing continuous self-improvement, millionaires ensure that they are always growing, adapting, and staying ahead of the curve. This commitment to personal and professional development is a key driver of their success and a testament to the power of investing in oneself. It is a journey that requires dedication, discipline, and an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. But it is one that ultimately leads to unparalleled growth and achievement. Networking with purpose is a strategic approach that involves building and maintaining relationships that can significantly impact your professional and personal growth. Millionaires understand that their success is not achieved in isolation. It is often the result of the collective support, knowledge, and opportunities provided by a strong and purposeful network. By surrounding themselves with like-minded, successful individuals, they create an environment that fosters inspiration, collaboration, and continuous growth. The first step in purposeful networking is to identify and connect with individuals who share your values, ambitions, and vision. This means seeking out people who are on a similar path or have achieved the success you aspire to. These connections can be found in various places, such as industry conferences, professional organizations, social events, and online communities. Millionaires are proactive in seeking out these opportunities, understanding that each new connection has the potential to open doors to new insights, opportunities, and collaborations. Building a strong network requires genuine interest and effort. Millionaires invest time and energy in getting to know their contacts, understanding their needs, and finding ways to provide value. This could involve offering help, sharing resources, or simply being a supportive and attentive listener. By prioritizing the relationship over immediate gains, they build trust and goodwill, which are essential for long-term, mutually beneficial connections. The principle of giving before receiving is a cornerstone of effective networking and ensures that relationships are built on a foundation of respect and reciprocity. Effective networking also involves strategic positioning. Millionaires place themselves in environments where they are likely to meet influential and successful individuals. This could mean attending high-profile industry events, joining exclusive clubs, or participating in mastermind groups. These settings provide unique opportunities to interact with thought leaders, industry pioneers, and other high achievers. By being in the right place at the right time, they increase their chances of forming valuable connections that can significantly impact their journey towards success. Mentorship is a vital component of a purposeful network. Millionaires often seek out mentors who can provide guidance, wisdom, and insights based on their own experiences. A good mentor can offer invaluable advice, help navigate challenges, and accelerate personal and professional growth. Similarly, millionaires also mentor others, recognizing the reciprocal nature of these relationships. By sharing their knowledge and helping others succeed, they reinforce their own learning and create a supportive community that fosters growth for all parties involved. Networking with purpose also means leveraging connections to create opportunities for collaboration. Millionaires understand that by working together with others, they can achieve more than they could alone. This could involve partnering on business ventures, co-authoring projects, or simply brainstorming ideas. Collaborative efforts harness the diverse skills, perspectives, and resources of each individual, leading to innovative solutions and greater achievements. By actively seeking out and engaging in collaborative opportunities, millionaires amplify their impact and accelerate their progress. Regularly nurturing and maintaining relationships is crucial for a strong network. Millionaires make it a priority to stay in touch with their connections, whether through regular check-ins, attending social events, or simply reaching out with a thoughtful message. Consistent engagement keeps relationships strong and ensures that they remain top of mind for future opportunities. This ongoing effort demonstrates commitment and respect for the relationship, fostering a deeper bond and increasing the likelihood of mutual support. Millionaires understand the importance of diversity in their networks. They connect with individuals from various industries, backgrounds, and cultures, recognizing that diverse perspectives can lead to richer insights and more innovative solutions. This diversity also broadens their understanding and helps them stay adaptable in a rapidly changing world. By embracing a wide range of viewpoints and experiences, they enrich their own knowledge and create a more dynamic and robust network. The power of a purposeful network also lies in its ability to provide emotional and motivational support. The journey to success is often fraught with challenges and setbacks, and having a supportive network can make a significant difference. Millionaires rely on their connections for encouragement, advice, and perspective during tough times. This support system not only helps them navigate difficulties, but also keeps them motivated and focused on their goals. Financial literacy is the foundation upon which financial success is built. Millionaires understand that in order to grow and sustain their wealth, they must possess a comprehensive knowledge of financial management, investing, and strategic planning. This understanding allows them to make informed decisions, mitigate risks, and seize opportunities that can significantly enhance their financial standing. At the core of financial literacy is the ability to manage money effectively. Millionaires are adept at budgeting, ensuring that their expenses are well within their means and that they have a clear picture of their cash flow. They track their income and expenses meticulously, identifying areas where they can cut costs and redirect funds towards more productive uses. This disciplined approach to budgeting helps them avoid unnecessary debt and ensures that they are living below their means, which is crucial for accumulating wealth over time. Saving is another critical aspect of financial management. Millionaires prioritize saving a portion of their income, treating it as a non-negotiable expense. They understand the importance of building a financial cushion that can provide security and enable them to take advantage of investment opportunities. By consistently saving, they accumulate the capital needed to invest in various assets that can grow their wealth. They also understand the power of compound interest and leverage it to maximize their savings over the long term. Investing is where millionaires truly set themselves apart. They possess a deep understanding of different investment vehicles such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and business ventures. They know how to evaluate the potential risks and returns of each investment and diversify their portfolios to spread risk. This diversification protects them from significant losses and ensures that their wealth continues to grow steadily. Millionaires also stay informed about market trends and economic indicators, allowing them to make strategic investment decisions that align with their financial goals. Risk management is another key component of financial literacy. Millionaires are not averse to taking risks, but they are calculated and informed risks. They conduct thorough research and analysis before making any investment decisions, weighing the potential rewards against the risks involved. They also have contingency plans in place to protect their wealth in case of unforeseen circumstances. This might include adding adequate insurance coverage, maintaining an emergency fund, and diversifying their income streams. By managing risks effectively, they safeguard their wealth and ensure long-term financial stability. Tax planning is an often overlooked aspect of financial management, but it is one that millionaires pay close attention to. They understand the impact of taxes on their overall financial picture and employ strategies to minimize their tax liabilities legally. This might involve taking advantage of tax deductions, credits, and incentives, and as well as using tax advantage accounts for their investments. By optimizing their tax strategies, millionaires can retain more of their earnings and reinvest them to further grow their wealth. Financial planning extends beyond day-to-day money management and investing. It includes setting long-term financial goals and creating a roadmap to achieve them. Millionaires set specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals for their financial future. These goals might include retirement planning, funding their children's education, purchasing property, or starting a business. By having clear goals and a strategic plan to achieve them, they stay focused and motivated, ensuring that their financial decisions align with their long-term objectives. Education plays a crucial role in achieving financial literacy. Millionaires continually seek to expand their knowledge by reading books, attending seminars, taking courses, and staying updated on financial news. They understand that the financial landscape is constantly evolving, and staying informed is essential for making sound decisions. They also learn from their experiences, analyzing their past financial decisions to identify what worked and what didn't. This continuous learning mindset helps them refine their strategies and adapt to changing circumstances. Mentorship and professional advice are also valuable resources for financial literacy. Millionaires often seek guidance from financial advisors, accountants, and other experts who can provide insights and advice tailored to their specific needs. These professionals help them navigate complex financial situations, optimize their investment strategies, and plan for the future. By leveraging the expertise of others, millionaires enhance their financial acumen and make more informed decisions. In addition to their own education, millionaires often seek to educate those around them, including family members and employees. They understand the importance of financial literacy for everyone's well-being and success. By sharing their knowledge and encouraging others to develop their financial skills, they create a supportive environment that fosters collective growth and prosperity. In conclusion, adopting the mindset and habits of a millionaire is about more than just aspiring to financial wealth. It's about cultivating a vision, embracing an abundance mindset, valuing time, investing in self-development, networking with purpose, and mastering financial literacy. Each of these principles serves as a cornerstone for building a prosperous and fulfilling life. By envisioning a prosperous future, surrounding ourselves with the right people, continuously improving our skills, and making informed financial decisions, we position ourselves to achieve extraordinary success. Remember, true wealth extends beyond monetary value. It's about creating a life rich with purpose, opportunities, and personal growth. So let us act as if we are millionaires today, embodying these principles with every decision we make, and watch as our lives transform in ways we never thought possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, let us take a moment to delve into the profound significance of Christmas and why we need it now more than ever. Christmas is a time of reflection. It grants us a precious opportunity to look back on the past year, to ponder our successes and our shortcomings, and to renew our commitment to personal growth. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, we often neglect the quiet moments of introspection that are crucial for our spiritual and emotional well-being. Christmas, with its serene and contemplative atmosphere, beckons us to pause, to reflect, and to chart a course for a brighter future. Reflection is not merely a passive activity, but a powerful process of active engagement with our inner selves. It allows us to take stock of our journey, to assess where we have been, and to envision where we are headed. During the Christmas season, we are reminded of the importance of taking a step back from our hectic routines to immerse ourselves in a period of thoughtful consideration. This reflection encompasses all aspects of our lives, our personal relationships, our professional endeavors, and our spiritual paths. It is a holistic approach to understanding our experiences and learning from them. The act of reflection during Christmas also encourages us to acknowledge and celebrate our achievements, no matter how small. It is a time to give ourselves credit for the progress we have made and to appreciate the efforts we have put forth. At the same time, it provides us with the clarity to recognize areas where we may have fallen short and to contemplate the lessons learned from our mistakes and challenges. This balanced perspective fosters a sense of humility and resilience, empowering us to face the future with renewed determination. Christmas reflection extends beyond the individual to encompass our relationships with others. It invites us to consider how we have impacted the lives of those around us and how we can strive to be better friends, family members, and members of our community. This period of reflection encourages us to mend broken relationships, to seek forgiveness where we have wronged, and to offer forgiveness to those who have wronged us. It is a time to cultivate empathy and understanding, recognizing that our actions have far-reaching effects on the well-being of others. In the broader context, Christmas reflection also prompts us to think about our place in the world and our contributions to society. It challenges us to evaluate our values and priorities, to question whether we are living in alignment with our principles, and to consider how we can contribute to the greater good. This reflective process can inspire us to engage in acts of kindness and service, to advocate for justice and equality, and to work towards creating a more compassionate and equitable world. As we immerse ourselves in the spirit of Christmas, the reflective nature of this season becomes a powerful tool for personal and collective transformation. It is an opportunity to reconnect with our deepest selves, to realign with our core values, and to set intentions for the year ahead. Through reflection, we gain insights that illuminate our path forward, guiding us towards a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Christmas embodies the spirit of giving, an essential aspect of the holiday that transcends the mere exchange of material gifts. At its core, the spirit of giving is about generosity, selflessness, and the profound joy that comes from sharing what we have with others. During the Christmas season, this spirit is vividly brought to life as people reach out to those around them, fostering a sense of community and interconnectedness that is often lacking in our day-to-day lives. Giving during Christmas goes beyond the act of buying presents for family and friends. It encompasses a broader, more meaningful form of generosity that includes giving our time, our love, and our compassion. Volunteering at a local shelter, donating to charitable causes, or simply offering a listening ear to someone in need are all expressions of this spirit. These acts of kindness and generosity are reminders that the most valuable gifts we can offer often have no monetary value. The spirit of giving also encourages us to reflect on the needs of others and to act with empathy and compassion. It challenges us to look beyond our own circumstances and consider how we can make a positive impact on the lives of those who are less fortunate. This heightened awareness and willingness to help can transform our communities, fostering an environment of mutual support and care. By embracing the spirit of giving, we contribute to a culture where kindness and generosity are valued and celebrated. Moreover, the joy of giving is a powerful antidote to the materialism and self-centeredness that can pervade our society. The act of giving brings immense satisfaction and fulfillment, as it allows us to connect with others on a deeper level. This connection is rooted in the shared experience of giving and receiving, creating bonds that strengthen our relationships and enhance our sense of belonging. The smiles and gratitude of those we help are priceless rewards that reaffirm our sense of purpose and reinforce the importance of community. The spirit of giving also plays a crucial role in teaching and reinforcing values to younger generations. By involving children in acts of generosity, we instill in them the importance of empathy, kindness, and social responsibility. They learn that Christmas is not just about receiving presents, but about the joy and satisfaction that come from helping others. This early exposure to the values of giving can shape their character and influence their actions well into adulthood. In the broader context, the spirit of giving during Christmas can inspire lasting change in our approach to generosity throughout the year. It serves as a reminder that the principles of compassion and selflessness should not be confined to a single season, but should be integral to our daily lives. By cultivating a habit of giving, we contribute to a more compassionate and just society where the well-being of all individuals is a shared priority. This ongoing commitment to generosity can transform our communities, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond the holiday season. In embracing the spirit of giving, we not only enhance the lives of others, but also enrich our own. The sense of fulfillment and happiness that comes from giving is a testament to the intrinsic value of selflessness and generosity. It reminds us that true joy is found not in what we receive, but in what we give. The spirit of giving thus becomes a guiding principle that can lead us to a more meaningful and connected existence both during Christmas and throughout the year. Christmas plays a crucial role in strengthening family bonds, offering a time for families to come together, reconnect, and create lasting memories. Amidst the demands of modern life, where work, school, and various commitments often pull family members in different directions, Christmas provides a much-needed opportunity to slow down and prioritize family. The holiday season's traditions and activities are designed to foster togetherness, ensuring that family members spend quality time with each other. One of the most significant ways Christmas strengthens family bonds is through shared traditions. Whether it is decorating the Christmas tree, baking cookies, or attending religious services, these traditions create a sense of continuity and belonging. Participating in these activities together helps to reinforce family values and provides a sense of stability and unity. These traditions, passed down from generation to generation, become a source of identity and pride, connecting family members to their heritage and to each other. The festive season encourages open communication and deeper emotional connections. Gathering around the dinner table for a Christmas meal, sharing stories, and engaging in heartfelt conversations provide an opportunity for family members to express their feelings and experiences. This open dialogue helps to resolve misunderstandings, heal past grievances, and strengthen emotional bonds. The warmth and intimacy of these moments foster a sense of trust and understanding, essential components of strong family relationships. The act of giving and receiving gifts during Christmas also plays a role in strengthening family ties. Thoughtful gifts are a way of expressing love and appreciation, showing that we know and care about each other's likes, needs, and desires. The joy of seeing a loved one's face light up upon receiving a gift fosters a sense of closeness and mutual appreciation. It is not the material value of the gifts that matters, but the love and thoughtfulness behind them that reinforce family bonds. Christmas also provides an opportunity for creating new memories that will be cherished for years to come. Whether it is a spontaneous snowball fight, a family game night, or simply spending a quiet evening watching Christmas movies, these shared experiences become treasured moments. These memories serve as a reservoir of joy and warmth that family members can draw upon during challenging times. They remind us of the love and support that underpin our family relationships, reinforcing our connections. Christmas often brings extended family members together, including those who may live far away or whom we may not see regularly. Family reunions during the holiday season allow us to reconnect with aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents, strengthening the wider family network. These gatherings provide an opportunity for younger generations to learn about their family history, hear stories from their elders, and understand the legacy they are part of. This broader sense of family connection is vital for fostering a supportive and loving environment. The spirit of togetherness that permeates Christmas extends beyond immediate family to include friends and neighbors, further enriching our social fabric. Inviting friends over for holiday celebrations, participating in community events, and engaging in acts of charity together can strengthen the bonds within our extended social circles. This communal spirit enhances our sense of belonging and reinforces the importance of supportive relationships. Christmas serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of family. It encourages us to put aside our daily distractions and focus on the people who matter most. The shared traditions, open communication, acts of giving, creation of new memories, and reconnection with extended family all contribute to strengthening family bonds. This annual period of togetherness and celebration reinforces the love, trust, and mutual support that are the foundations of a strong family. Christmas is fundamentally a celebration of hope, a time when the promise of better days and the potential for renewal become particularly poignant. Amidst the winter's darkness, the lights of Christmas shine brightly, symbolizing the enduring human spirit and our collective yearning for a brighter future. This season, filled with joyous music, vibrant decorations, and uplifting traditions, instills a sense of hope that transcends individual circumstances and resonates on a universal level. The story at the heart of Christmas, the birth of Jesus, is itself a profound narrative of hope. It speaks to the arrival of a Savior in humble circumstances, offering a message of salvation and a promise of a new beginning. This narrative reminds us that even in the most challenging and seemingly hopeless situations, there is potential for miraculous change and redemption. This powerful story has inspired countless generations, providing comfort and encouragement to those facing adversity. The Christmas season also brings with it a sense of anticipation and excitement that fuels our hopes and dreams. The countdown to Christmas Day, with its advent calendars, holiday preparations, and festive gatherings, builds a sense of joyful expectation. This anticipation is not just about the arrival of gifts or celebrations, but also about the collective spirit of goodwill and the possibility of a fresh start. It is a time when people of all ages look forward to the future with renewed optimism, believing in the promise of happiness and fulfillment. Moreover, Christmas emphasizes the importance of renewal and transformation. It encourages us to reflect on the past year, to acknowledge our struggles and triumphs, and to set intentions for the year ahead. This period of reflection and goal setting is imbued with hope, as we envision how we can improve our lives and the lives of those around us. The resolutions and commitments made during this time are often inspired by a hopeful outlook, driven by the desire to create positive change and achieve our aspirations. The acts of kindness and generosity that define the Christmas season are also expressions of hope. When we give to others, whether through gifts, time, or acts of service, we are not only addressing immediate needs, but also conveying a message of care and solidarity. These gestures foster a sense of community and support, reinforcing the idea that we are not alone in our struggles. The warmth and compassion shown during Christmas help to restore faith in humanity and inspire a hopeful vision of a more caring and connected world. The communal celebrations and traditions of Christmas further amplify this sense of hope. Gathering with loved ones, sharing meals, and participating in festive activities create a collective experience of joy and unity. These moments of togetherness remind us of the strength and resilience that come from being part of a community. They provide a sense of continuity and stability, reassuring us that despite the challenges we may face, we are supported by enduring relationships and shared values. In addition, the aesthetic beauty of Christmas, the twinkling lights, decorated trees, and festive displays transforms our surroundings into a visual manifestation of hope. These decorations bring light to the darkest days of winter, symbolizing the triumph of light over darkness. This transformation of our physical environment serves as a metaphor for the inner transformation we aspire to during this season. It encourages us to believe that just as our surroundings can be illuminated and beautified, so too can our lives be enriched and uplifted. The music of Christmas also plays a significant role in fostering hope. The melodies and lyrics of Christmas carols and hymns often convey messages of peace, joy, and the promise of new beginnings. These songs have the power to uplift our spirits, evoke cherished memories, and strengthen our resolve to face the future with hope and determination. They provide a soundtrack to the season that reinforces the themes of hope and renewal, resonating deeply within our hearts. Christmas as a celebration of hope reminds us of the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome adversity, to find joy in the midst of challenges, and to look forward to the future with optimism. It is a time when we collectively embrace the possibility of transformation and renewal, believing in the promise of better days to come. Christmas serves as a powerful catalyst for promoting peace and unity, embodying a universal message that transcends cultural, religious, and geographical boundaries. In a world often marred by division, conflict, and misunderstanding, the Christmas season provides a refreshing opportunity to emphasize the values of harmony, reconciliation, and collective well-being. The essence of Christmas encourages individuals and communities to come together, fostering an environment of mutual respect and shared purpose. At its core, Christmas is a celebration that highlights the importance of peace. The holiday's origins and its accompanying traditions reflect a deep desire for tranquility and goodwill. The narrative of Christmas, including the story of the birth of Jesus, emphasizes the arrival of a Savior who came to bring peace and salvation to humanity. This foundational story serves as a reminder that peace is not just an ideal, but a tangible goal that can be pursued and achieved through acts of kindness and understanding. During the Christmas season, people from diverse backgrounds come together to celebrate common values of love, compassion, and generosity. This convergence of individuals often leads to moments of unity and shared joy, bridging gaps between different cultures and traditions. Community events, such as Christmas markets, caroling, and charitable activities, create spaces where people can interact, collaborate, and build relationships across cultural and social divides. These gatherings promote a sense of inclusiveness, demonstrating that despite our differences, we share common humanity and aspirations. The spirit of Christmas also inspires individuals to put aside grievances and conflicts. The holiday encourages forgiveness and reconciliation, providing an opportunity to mend broken relationships and heal all wounds. This emphasis on forgiveness is rooted in the message of compassion and understanding that Christmas promotes. By embracing the principles of empathy and amnesty, individuals can release feelings of animosity and embrace a spirit of unity, contributing to a more harmonious social environment. Christmas fosters peace through acts of charitable giving and service. The season's emphasis on generosity encourages individuals to support those in need, to offer assistance to the less fortunate, and to contribute to community welfare. These acts of charity are not only a reflection of personal goodwill, but also a demonstration of collective responsibility. By working together to address societal issues and alleviate suffering, communities embody the values of peace and unity, reinforcing the notion that our actions can positively impact the world. The symbolic gestures of Christmas, such as the lighting of candles and the display of festive decorations, also serve to promote a sense of peace. The warm glow of Christmas lights in particular represents a beacon of hope and tranquility amidst the darkness of winter. These visual symbols of light and warmth create an atmosphere of calm and joy, encouraging individuals to focus on the positive aspects of life and to embrace a spirit of harmony. Christmas traditions, including the sharing of festive meals and the exchange of gifts, further enhance the sense of unity. These practices foster an environment where people come together to celebrate, to enjoy each other's company, and to strengthen bonds. The act of sharing and celebrating together helps to build a sense of belonging and mutual appreciation. reinforcing the idea that we are all part of a larger community. In a broader sense, the global celebration of Christmas highlights the potential for unity on an international scale. The holiday is observed in various ways across the world, yet it retains its core message of peace and goodwill. This shared celebration underscores the universal values that unite humanity, demonstrating that despite our diverse cultures and beliefs, we are all connected by our common hopes for a better world. Through its messages, traditions, and communal activities, Christmas serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of peace and unity. It encourages individuals and communities to come together, to set aside differences, and to work towards a more harmonious and compassionate world. In this way, the spirit of Christmas transcends the boundaries of the holiday season, inspiring a collective commitment to peace and unity that resonates throughout the year. Christmas is a profound occasion for rediscovering faith and tradition, offering a moment for individuals and communities to reconnect with their spiritual roots and cultural heritage. The holiday season provides a unique opportunity to pause amidst the chaos of modern life and reflect on the deeper meanings of our beliefs and customs. This reconnection with faith and tradition can be both personally enriching and collectively unifying, serving as a reminder of the values and practices that shape our lives. At its heart, Christmas is a celebration that reaffirms fundamental spiritual beliefs. For many, it is a time to revisit the core tenets of their faith, reflecting on the significance of the Christmas story, the birth of Jesus, as a symbol of hope, redemption, and divine love. This narrative offers a profound reminder of the spiritual dimensions of life, encouraging individuals to deepen their understanding of their faith and to appreciate the transformative power of religious teachings. The rituals and services associated with Christmas, such as attending church services, singing carols, and reading scripture, help to reinforce this spiritual connection and provide a sense of continuity with past generations. The season also presents an opportunity to immerse oneself in the rich tapestry of cultural traditions that accompany the celebration. From decorating homes with festive ornaments to preparing special holiday meals, these traditions create a sense of belonging and continuity. They offer a tangible link to the past, allowing individuals to honor and preserve the customs passed down through generations. Participating in these time-honored practices not only enriches the holiday experience, but also strengthens one's connection to cultural heritage and familial bonds. Rediscovering faith and tradition during Christmas also involves revisiting the values that underpin these practices. The emphasis on generosity, kindness, and community spirit during the holiday season encourages a reaffirmation of these principles. By engaging in acts of charity, volunteering, and spending quality time with loved ones, individuals reaffirm their commitment to living out these values in their daily lives. This reinvigoration of purpose and commitment enhances the sense of spiritual fulfillment and connection to the broader community. Christmas offers a chance to engage in personal reflection and spiritual growth. The quieter moments of the holiday season provide an opportunity for introspection and prayer, allowing individuals to explore their own spiritual journey and seek deeper meaning. This time of reflection can lead to a renewed sense of purpose and a clearer understanding of one's faith and values. It can also inspire a commitment to spiritual practices that foster growth and resilience throughout the year. The communal aspects of Christmas also play a significant role in rediscovering faith and tradition. Gathering with family, friends, and community members for festive celebrations and worship services creates a shared experience of joy and reverence. These communal gatherings reinforce the sense of belonging and provide a collective affirmation of faith and tradition. They serve as a reminder of the strength that comes from shared beliefs and practices, fostering a sense of unity and solidarity. Christmas often involves revisiting and sharing stories and memories that highlight the significance of faith and tradition. Whether through family stories, historical accounts, or personal anecdotes, these narratives enrich the understanding of Christmas and its meanings. They offer insights into the origins and evolution of traditions, helping to cultivate a deeper appreciation for their significance. The rediscovery of faith and tradition during Christmas is also reflected in the ways individuals and communities engage with their broader religious and cultural contexts. This may include participating in interfaith dialogues, supporting charitable initiatives, and engaging in activities that promote cultural understanding and respect. By actively participating in these efforts, individuals reaffirm their commitment to the values and principles that underpin their faith and traditions. Overall, Christmas provides a meaningful opportunity for rediscovering faith and tradition, offering a moment of reflection, renewal, and reconnection. By embracing the spiritual and cultural dimensions of the holiday, individuals and communities can deepen their understanding of their beliefs, strengthen their cultural ties, and enrich their holiday experience. This reconnection with faith and tradition enhances the significance of Christmas, making it a time of profound personal and communal growth. In conclusion, Christmas stands as a profound reminder of the values that shape our lives and communities: reflection, generosity, peace, and faith. This season invites us to pause and reflect on our personal journeys, to rediscover the joy of giving, and to strengthen our bonds with family and friends. It is a time to embrace the hope that lights up even the darkest days, and to commit ourselves to living out the principles of compassion and unity. The Bible offers you us timeless guidance in this regard. In the Gospel of Luke, we read the cherished words of the angel announcing the birth of Jesus: "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests," Luke 2:14. This divine message encapsulates the essence of Christmas, an invitation to experience peace and goodwill, reflecting the love and grace that Jesus embodies. As we celebrate this season, let us hold fast to these biblical teachings. Let us be vessels of peace and hope, mirroring the light and love that Christmas represents. By doing so, we not only honor the true spirit of the holiday, but also contribute to a world where faith and kindness thrive. In every act of generosity, every moment of reflection, and every gesture of unity, we embrace the full meaning of Christmas and bring its enduring message into our lives and communities.